kultura, musika, chikahan, at iba pa. Ang 103.9 Smart Agri Radio.
Edukasyon og balita ug musika, progresibo kaalam ang pagsibya, kay bisan asa ka man kay kuyugan ka, ang importante kay pirming duyugan ka. Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri. Sa kahanginan kay magkuyog ka, dali na paminaw kay anian na. Mga paborito mong musika, impormasyon o balita kay nanguna. Sa kahanginan kay magkuyog ka, dali na paminaw kay anian na. Mga paborito mong musika, impormasyon o balita sa Smart Agri Radio. Sa Smart Agri ikaw naguna, sa aqua farming ug agrikultura, kay bisan kinsa ka man may kaalam ka, ug giduyugan pa juta sa musika. Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri. Sa kahanginan kay magkuyog ta, dali na paminaw kay anian na. Mga paborito mong musika, impormasyon o balita kay naguna. Sa kahanginan kay magkuyog ta, dali na paminaw kay anian na. Mga paborito mong musika, impormasyon o balita sa Smart Agri Radio. Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri Radio. Smart Agri.
Maayo-mayong hapon sa tanan natong suking tigpaminaw. Adlang Webes na sab o mag-uban-uban ta mga kasar. This is DSSC Smart Agri Radio 103.9, an affiliate of Skia Broadcasting Center. This is MATET RULONA and welcome sa usa na sab ka episode sa 30 minuto DSSC updates and more. By the way guys, ang tumong nato atong public affairs program ay atong tukion ng mga nagkalain-laing updates diri sa atong college, Davao del Sur State College or DSSC. Live ta kada 1:31 sa hapon ug ubani ko ninyo sulod sa 30 minuto. Shout out di ay sa atong mga listeners karong adlaw sa Facebook Live and of course sa uban nga naa sa atong 103.9 Smart Agri Radio. So sa di pa ta magstorya sa ato ang bisita karong hapuna, there were some updates for the past few days diri sa DSSC. Unang-una, itong milabay na Lunes, adlaw May 30, we had our official inauguration and launching of Smart Agri Radio 103.9 ug daghan tag mga bisita gikan sa DA RFO 11 nga nakahimamat sa atong station manager nga si Miss Sherry. Og aside from that, last week we had our guest, our RDE director, Doc Jude, who mentioned that there will be an extension sa ato ang Call for Mid-Year 2022 Research and Extension Proposal. Deadline is extended. That's right, guys. You heard it right. June 17 for the complete capsule proposal and June 20 for the pre-recorded 5-minute video presentations. For more information, you can connect with your respective institute research coordinators. And last but not the least, nga pinakalabas nga update nato diri sa DSSC kay bago lang gid gawas na memo, limited face-to-face operations for those who are seeking to do a lot of transactions here at the college. So for more updates, you can also visit our page, our website for that one. Also, so I said na natay makahimamat karong hapuna. As always, naman dyan guest si 30 minuto. Sa dili pa ta mo proceed, Last week, we had a lot of curriculum mapping, stakeholders meeting for the revision of our curriculum, so our curricula. So, karong hapuna, aduna tay makauban to help us discuss more about the updates with this one. So, sa dili pa ta magdugay, kanida ang ipong episode akong giuluhan nga, yearning is learning, and no better way to start learning than to hear it straight from our director for instruction as our guest this afternoon. Let's all welcome Dr. Siverlyn Camposano.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Wow, wag na makagtingog si Doc Sive. Hi, Doc Sive! Dagang salamat sa imong pagdalit aning hapuna sa amua. How are you feeling this afternoon? Second time ini mo, pero first time nimo mo on air. Second time to visit, right?
Yeah, I feel great. It's a cool afternoon inside.
Okay, it's a cold afternoon inside. Okay, Doc Sai, unang-unang katanungan. So, di na tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Not many students are aware of your office, the DI, or DI, not dancing instructor, but director for instruction. So, can you tell the DSSCians, for the benefits of those who don't know yet, what are some of the functions of a DI?
Some of the functions, well, as the name itself says, it's Director for Instruction. So I focus on the instruction side in the college. So when you say instruction, that includes looking into the needs of the students. Mogid na siya ang main function. So kay student-centered man ang ato ang college. And also, it is also part of the instruction side to see to it that our curriculum is upright, mo na siya updated, and will be relevant to the community, to our stakeholders. So as of the moment, mo na siya gyud ang atong pinaka kanang core functions sa office.
Okay, wow. So, yeah, so for students and even for the faculty themselves. Yes. Second one is, I mentioned earlier that last week we had a series of curriculum mapping and then stakeholders meeting or consultation. So would you like to tell us more about the updates of these two events?
Yes, the curriculum mapping, that was just an initial action, no, in preparation of the very large, very big activity on the syllabi review, which will take place before the start of the class and the first semester of school year 2020-2023. So that was just an initial workshop para lang matagaan o kanang initial view ang mga faculty nato atong program heads o deans sa upcoming workshop, big workshop on the syllabi review, which is required annually. So we do the syllabi review annually para to ensure that the content of our courses, the subjects are new and will be updated all the time. So that's annual. For the curriculum review, that happens once in every 4 years. So in a 4-year curriculum, we expect na at that 4th year na anang mo graduate, no?
Okay, yes.
So after the graduation of that batch, so we review the curriculum para ma-ensure po nato nga updated po ng atong curriculum as a whole. So mo nang naatay stakeholders conference, we invited mga experts in the field, we invited the students, alumni, then mga parents. So we invited them to join us, review the curriculum, and of course, mga industry partners. That is to ensure that the curriculum is relevant in the current setting, and to also foresee, that is the call for the present administration, no, to develop the skills of futures thinking. So that is also a part of that direction. So kailangan nato nga ma-update kanunay ang atong curriculum. So that's why that was really a series because it was not easy. So what we did, we present the old curriculum and then After that, we heard some mga comments, mga recommendations, what to include, and maybe what to not include anymore because it's not relevant already. So, ang nahitabo, after that first stakeholders conference, the team in the department gathered around and discussed and then integrated those relevant comments. And so this week, we also have another stakeholders conference para mag-present ang kung unsa ang nabago. No? That is in preparation for the school year 2022-2023. So, ato nag-expect nga next school year, fresh ang atong mga curricula sa college.
Very well said. So, there you have it, DSSCians. We're not only just promoting or aiming to have quality education, but we also listen to our stakeholders, especially mga industry partners, para align ta.
Right.
So, after you graduate, you're assured na kani ready ka ani nga field or ani nga work. Very well said, Ma'am Siver. So next one is you also mentioned about some revised curriculum. And then recently we had our graduate school and IGPE revised curriculum. So since my office is at bang na mag-register, nagandang ubay-ubay pa nangutana kung unsay mga gina-offer na to sa IGPE or sa grad school. And because ang ilang nahibawans we had consortium before, but I know a lot has changed. So would you like to tell our listeners about it?
Yes, thank you for that. Actually, our graduate school programs is already undertaking revision on its curriculum aligned to CMO 15. That is the new CMO that should be followed. So most of the schools, universities, and colleges are already revising their curriculum to align in that CMO. So we also did that, and fortunately the revision was already presented in the Board of Trustees and it was already approved. The use of the curriculum in the coming school year. At present, we only have Masters of Business Administration and Master of Education majors in teaching English, teaching mathematics, science teaching, and educational management. Although, we are now preparing for the new programs to be offered. So that is still to be proposed. That's why there will be a series of stakeholders conference in that institute also. So because the approval of new program is not really very easy for the graduate school. The requirement is really very high. That's why karon limited pa gyud atong offering because the requirement really is that we must have level 3 accredited programs in the undergrad. So only that program can level up to
the grad school. I see.
The offer graduate program. Although we prepared a lot because we want to really provide what our stakeholders need. So daghang mga nag-request na mag-offer nga. But in the meantime, we are still going to focus on the programs nga naatay level 3 accreditation sa undergrad. So probably murag mo pasar ang ato ang information technology program.
IT.
Because this year they will be accredited level 3. So positive ta nga mapasar ta.
Come on.
That's why we are preparing for the Master of Information Technology, MIT.
Yeah, excited do na tong ISET ana.
Yes.
Di ba?
So they're very excited.
IGPE.
Yes, and then about the consortium, we stopped already the consortium. It ended already years ago. Because we are a new college, so we need to establish new consortia.
Yes.
And we aim to
as
go
DSSC, the sole on the lone state college in the region. So let's continue with other questions, Doc Sai. So some are asking about the resumption of limited face-to-face. Bago lang nag-release og memo about the face-to-face operations, no, na i-allow na diri. But what about the plans of the college to proceed with limited F2F next? Would it be possible next semester?
Yes, we are already planning about having it next semester. The administration headed by our admin officer, Dr. Juna Sibo, is already preparing the campus for the limited
Good.
Yeah. That is to ensure na ang minimum health protocol na to ma-establish siya before magpasulod. Kay importante ang health sa matang usa. So we are preparing on that. So limited lang gihapon, but at least we have time to see each other face to face.
Yes, and the summer break would be a good time to, plan it out as well. Daghan jud bitong estudyante, especially karon na natay SAR. Yes. Mga kasar. Gusto gid ba sila mo bisita dire, especially that are on board permi si Ma'am Che. So daghan siya bisita. So it's gonna be a good news if that would possibly happen in August of this year. Okay. And we're having our final examination next week. So wala pa nag-ready dira, review din ha pag may time. June 8 to 10, Wednesday to Friday, we'll have our what we call as our final examination for this school year. So would you like to give us some tips, especially sa itong students, Doc Saib, how would they prepare for this? Some are doing online. I think some professors are considering face-to-face, depende po.
Yeah.
So what are some tips that you can give them for the upcoming final exam?
Well, basta final exam na gani, we have to study, no? Study man gid na siya. Pero di lang punta kaayo magpa-stress ato ang life, no? Mao na siya nga when I was in college, murag natagam gid ko anang mag-study lang kung ting exam na. Unya, dili siya helpful. I remember mo share lang ko one time na nag-ingon sa kuha nga dapat daw ko mag-study very early in the morning para fresh ka.
Yes, I heard that tip.
Yeah. Also, di lang gud ako ang nailad, char. So what happened? Ako nang gi-focus akong mind na mamata jud ko sa iyo. So nakamata ko sa iyo. Unya, nagbasa-basa na ko, ingon po sila, it's not good to study while nag-lay down ka, kay kuan daw siya, kanang matintal kag katulog. So, dapat daw mobile. So, what I did, kay dito man ko sa second floor, nagsaka kanaog ko sa hagdana, nagdadala ko sa kong notebook. Pila naman to, kadugay naman ako, sige, baklay-baklay. Kadugay ba nabuntag? Di, ang akong relo, wa man sa akong kwan, dito ko sa akong tapad sa higdaanan. Kung saan di oras, kay alas 2 sa buntag.
Nasobrang sa'yo, Doc Sai.
Nasobrang sa'yo. What I did, I slept again. So, natulog kong balik. O ang nahitabo, nalit kong mata.
For the exam.
So, dili siya maayo nga ka nang mag-study ka a night before the exam. So,
a night po dito before the exam.
Yeah. So, dapat mag-study ka nang taas-taas ang panahon. Para ang imuhang mind, dili po siya ma-stress akong mind. So, dapat you have to take care of it. So, mag-study ta kung taas layo-layo pa ang exam para a night before the exam, we can relax.
Sleep.
Dili ta magkuan, dili ta magkanang
procrastinate, mag-cramming.
So, that is not helpful.
Nalingaw ko ito yung mag-share 2 a.m.
Gani. Imagine ko, nagmata ko ato alauna. Nasa'yo rin ka
at 1 a.m. Okay. So, sa'yo pa siguro ka natulog ito, Doc Sai.
Yes, of course.
And last but not the least, because we have a new program coming after my 30 minuto. So, my last question, or it's not a question, but rather, we would like to ask for a message to all the SSCians, especially katong mga nag-apat sa ilang mga requirements, no, at the end of the semester, niya katong mga kanang challenge kaayo sa pagkahinay sa internet connection. So, would you like to give words of encouragement, Doc Cyber?
Yeah. We have to accept the reality that we cannot really control our connectivity because, dili ta pareha og nahimutangan we although are in the same sky. Under the same sky, pero dili ta under the same internet connectivity. For the students, I hope you have to try to really take time to find ways. Murag unsa gani nang video, no? We find ways. Dapat mangita ta paagi kay especially this is your final examination. Our teachers cannot always consider especially our students who are really active in the Facebook, but then will always say they don't have the internet connectivity. Magduda po ang teacher ana, no?
Gani, asa na ba yung piso net ron?
Murag kwa na, accessible na siya, although we have to take extra miles on that. We have to spend extra. So, kana siya, dapat we'll have to find ways. Kay ang mga instructors really wanted to give chances to all of us, to all of the students, because we are student-centered. And if you really have some problems, you can really communicate with the instructors. So do not hesitate. Mag-storya mo sa tinuod. Kanang tinuod nga mga panghitabo kay ang ato nga instructors po, mang-stalk ko na sila sa Facebook. Ingon mo nga, wala mo din mo kagawa sa balay. Kay I heard someone told me na ang iyang estudyante ingon nga dili siya maka-join sa face-to-face. Kay nagbantay siya o bata ba ito sa iyang gibantayan. But then pag-check sa iyang FB page, hala, kaya nagsige maglaag-laag.
Nasiguro ang bata dito.
Nagbantay sa bata.
Gikuyog ang bata.
Ana, posible. So, kana mga ina, no? So, atong mga students, you just don't lose hope. Katong mga medyo na stress sa kinabuhi, do not. Stop
yes.
And meditate. So, dili ta magpadala sa atong mga kaliyahon, no? Let's face the world with bravery and positivity. Let's just be happy. Life is beautiful. You just remember that. So, para sa mga nag-apas sa requirements, kanang mga requirements nga apsunon, just think about it. Nagid na siya deadline. So, kung nag-apas mo, guko jud. If you want to graduate at the right time, guko jud. Kaya lagi na. Maka-graduate lagi mo. Basta
Gukujud. Ganahan ka to. #Gukujud. Yes, because I know a lot of our students are catching up. Dili gid lalim mag-online learning. And then there's a lot of challenges siguro sa balay, aside sa internet. So there you have it mga kasar. Mao ka na atong pakighinabi sa atong gwapa. Nag-ready gini karon atong gwapa, intelihenteng Director for Instruction, Dr. Siverlyn Camposano. So once again, Doc Sai, salamat kay sa imong time nga gihatag sa amo karong hapuna. O mga tanang kasar na mo nga niuban sunod sa 30 minuto. Maulang ka na atong programa karong hapuna. Again, tune in to us next week at 103.9 DSSC Smart Agri Radio, an affiliate of Skia. And as I said, natay kay fresh ang June, natay mosunod nga labas nga programa sa atong pinalanggang SSG President, Honorable Jervy Robin T. Paterno. So, magpaila-ila na, mosunod na ang Bida Estudyante karong hapuna. So, stay tuned. And this has been MATET RULONA saying, kay diri, smart ka. And this has been sa 30 minuto, DSSC updates and more. See you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. And
Thank you, Doc Sai.
I hope I will be invited again. I love
Edukasyon og balita ug musika, progresibo kaalam ang pagsibya, kay bisan asa ka man kay kuyugan ka, ang importante kay pirming duyugan ka. Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri, Smart Agri. Sa kahanginan kay magkuyog ka, dali na paminaw kay anian na. Mga paborito mong musika, impormasyon o balita kay naguna. Sa kahanginan kay magkuyog ka, dali na paminaw kay anian na. Mga paborito mong musika, impormasyon o balita sa Smart Agri Radio. ka